Kody Lucas.
I'm Terry Montgomery.
And we're the Outdoor Vigilantes. And this week we're back out in the turkey woods and we've got some action in store for you. Now on this particular hunt I've got a bow in my hand. I'm wanting to take an old gobbler with my bow. Up to this point I haven't taken one with my bow. I've shot a lot of them and it seemed like the broadheads, I just went right through them like hot butter, and unfortunately I couldn't find them. And I'd gotten to where I'd quit shooting turkeys because I didn't want to lose them like that. And a friend of mine introduced me to them turkey terrier broadheads and I was itching to try one. We're out here in the timber and we're up on a big ridge and I've got the gobblers going. They sound like thunder. And it's not long and these rascals come in. There's a couple of them, but they come in over our left shoulder behind us as usual.
That's how it always happens.
Okay, Dad, I got him.
Is it recording?
Yes, it's recording.
Now I'm shifting around with my bow and Peyton's shifting around with the camera, and we've got one at about 12 yards, but this is thick stuff behind the blind. We'd set up on the edge of a thicket where it kind of opened up into the bigger timber, and they're staying in that thicket, and I come to full draw 2 or 3 times, but when I could shoot, Peyton couldn't get him on the camera, and when Peyton had him on the camera, I didn't have a clear shot. I was about to pull my hair out. Well, as you see, I had to watch them gobblers strut and walk right out of my life because we just couldn't get on the same page, and I didn't want to let that arrow fly and not have it on film.
Son, that's a sick feeling when you got the turkeys right there and you want to close the deal, but the cameraman tells you no.
Oh, that's a sick feeling, isn't it? Whew. on him?
Yes.
Damn it. There we go. Are you on him?
Yes.
Which one? The back one? There's two.
I am on the... Never mind. I'm not.
You're kidding me. You're freaking kidding me.
There is something new in the air. The Scud in-flight scent dispenser is designed to help you create a scent trail for the game of your choice without ever leaving your position. The Scud works with any and all of your favorite scents and lures. Just load it up and you are ready to go. The Scud leaves a vapor scent trail back to your position up to 100 yards away. Every situation may not call for a Scud, but sooner or later, you will wish you had one. The Scud in-flight scent dispenser, online at scudshooter.com.
Final Step cover scent. The only one on the market that I know of that's 100% all natural. Here in Missouri, we like the cedar scent. They got several scents to pick from. If you like to hunt, trap, you name it, this is the stuff to have. When we run trap lines, we spray everything down with this. It smells just like cedar. It's unbelievable. 100% natural. When we go to the tree stand, we spray it on. We spray it on when we get in the tree. It's like we were never there. We get ground blinds. We spray it on the blinds before we go in. It's like we were never there. This stuff is absolutely amazing. Final Step cover scent. 100% all natural. If you want to bring home bone like this, you better make Final Step your last step in your scent elimination system.
To get where you want to be in life, as a man, as a dad, as a hunter, you will carry some heavy loads, and through them we realize that virtues like strength and reliability matter most. From ourselves and our gear. Ultimately, what matters is not the weight of the load, but how we carry it. Alps Outdoors.
Now, it's not long and Peyton says, "Dad, look," and you could see tail fans out in the cedar thicket, and you could see them out there strutting. I'd call to them and they'd gobble at everything I'd throw at them, but they just wouldn't come on in. Finally, after a while, I realized they're turning and they're going to go on over the hill and we're not going to get a shot at them. So I look over at Peyton and I said, "The heck with that bow." I said, "Hand me that old Winchester and you'll see what happens next."
I'm on it.
As you can tell, that 3.5-inch number 5 done the job, didn't it?
Son,
That turkey done a double backflip.
chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug.
I tell you what, it has been crazy. We've been chasing these two old gobblers up here on this ridge for 3 days now, and they're just wise to the game. Had a close call with my decoys. Like the second day, my son crippled one that got away, and the other two with him just got educated. Put the decoys out, they spook. This morning we thought, you know what, we're not going to put no decoys out. We're just going to get out here and see if we can't close the deal. We got out here this morning, and I got my son Peyton. He's 14 years old, helping me run the camera, and I'm really proud of him. He done really good. We had those two big toms come in full strut. We had 4 hens down here in front of us, but the gobblers stood over there and gobbled, wouldn't come on in, and the hens went to him. So we didn't get the footage like we normally would get, but these old birds they're just wise, and we decided to take what we could get. This is our 3rd day after those 2 jokers, and well, at least we got one of them, and you got to see it. Wow, that was something. Be fine, buddy. That's what I'm talking about right there. Just what a bird. Look at the beard on that joker. Oh gosh, that beard must be a foot long. That is a horse. That was a 67-yard shot with my old Winchester. That old comp and choke. I hit him a little low, lower than I'd planned, and it blowed feathers out of him. Son, that is a good one. Well, folks, here he is. I tell you what, it was a morning. These old gobblers been out foxing us, spooked from the decoys the first setup. Just scrambling around trying to get these guys. We've been after these 2 old wise birds for a couple of days now. Actually, this is our 3rd morning. Everything we tried is like they were taking us to school, man. I mean, they were just schooling us. So finally this morning we slipped in here. We didn't put no decoys out or nothing. Just started calling it, doing it old school. And I called in some hens, and these 4 hens come in, and they start calking, and these old toms got to gobbling. They've been quiet all morning. They only gobbled a couple times on the roost, and they're just henned up still. But they started gobbling, and they only gobbled a couple times on the ground. And next thing I know, I could hear them drumming. And we looked out, and here these 2 big dudes was, and the hens decided to go to them. And we're like, you gotta be kidding me. And they stood out there about 70 yards. The hens go to them, and I thought, I've had it. It's time to school one of these old birds. And I knew my shotgun, I knew I could make that shot. It was like 68 yards. With that comp and choke in my shotgun, 3.5-inch number 5 Winchesters I knew, and I put the smack on them. It's unreal. You saw it. 68-yard shot. I give this old bird a dirt nap vigilante style, baby. Well, you know, it was neat to get that old turkey, but I really wanted to close the deal with that bow. But I guess one in the hand's better than 2 in the bush.
That's right.
There is something new in the air. The Scud in-flight scent dispenser is designed to help you create a scent trail for the game of your choice without ever leaving your position. The Scud works with any and all of your favorite scents and lures. Just load it up and you are ready to go. The Scud leaves a vapor scent trail back to your position up to 100 yards away. Every situation may not call for a Scud, but sooner or later, you will wish you had one. The Scud in-flight scent dispenser. Online at scudshooter.com.
To get where you want to be in life, as a man, as a dad, as a hunter, you will carry some heavy loads, and through them we realize that virtues like strength and reliability matter most. From ourselves and our gear. Ultimately, what matters is not the weight of the load, but how we carry it. Alps Outdoors.
Well, now we're back out in the turkey woods. It's a youth season. I've got my daughter Hailey with me. This is her first ever turkey hunt. All I've heard out of her, she wanted to go. And when she was 4 years old, her mom talked me into taking her. And that's the youngest I've ever taken a child, was 4 years old. And I really didn't think we'd see anything. But she cried and cried because I was taking her older siblings and I wouldn't let her go. So I take her behind the house. My wife and I take her. And it was just amazing. We was back home within an hour, had a big old gobbler killed. She'd got to see a deer come by, and she was perfect. And she was just, and from that moment, she was just hooked on turkey hunting.
Yes, it is, baby girl. Well, my daughter Hailey is 6 years old. This is her first real turkey hunt. And I brought her over here to the family farm. She's pretty excited. As you can tell, she hasn't quit smiling since we left the house. We've got turkeys gobbling all over us, so it ought to be a pretty exciting morning. Hopefully they won't get all end up. They're roosted just on the ridge over from us. Every time they gobble, she smiles real pretty. She's pretty stoked. We're going to see if we can't get her a big old gobbler this morning. Are you ready to get one?
Yes.
You are? How old are you?
6 years old.
6 years old. How about that? If a big gobbler comes in, can you shoot him?
Yep.
You are? Alright. Let's see if we can get the job done. I'm going to start doing some more calling. Stick with us and see if we can't get her a turkey. They're gobbling. There's a bunch of them.
Well, I work these gobblers all morning long, and it's one of them mornings where they're henned up, and we're just going to have to wait until they break away from them hens and make another move, because they're just not having any of them.
Sometimes the best thing's a little patience. Just wait them out.
Gobblers gobbling everywhere. And look who's asleep. Only a 6-year-old. She went to sleep.
Well, Hailey falls asleep on me. She's in that blind all bundled up there, and she goes to sleep. She's a snoring, and I'm getting tickled at her.
Son, the apple don't fall far from the tree, does it?
I can't believe you said that. No, she does. She falls asleep. I can't blame her. You know, it's getting up there in the day, and we ain't heard nothing now since early morning. And I'm thinking, well, we're going to just break down and head back, because if you take a kid, you keep them out there, you force them to stay out there, it's not no longer fun to them, and they're not going to want to go back.
You can burn them out real fast.
You can burn them out. So she's sleeping. She wakes up. I look at my watch. It's like noon, 12:30. It's getting hot now. She said, Dad, I want to go. And I said, well, you want me to call one more time? She said, try it one more time. I let out a big old yelp, and son, he sounds off, and he's close.
job, baby.
Ow, I hurt my ear.
I'm so shook up I can't hardly take it trying to run the camera. Help a 6-year-old. Amazing. Give me 5. I'm so proud of you, baby. We did it. Give me some knocks. We'll go see what we got. Whew, are you excited? I'm really excited. There's big old birds. It's a good bird, baby. Hold his tail up like this. Here, I'll show you. There, you grab that side over there and I'll hold this side here. I'll get him up here. Get the other side. Well, folks, my daughter Hailey, 6 years old, and I come out turkey hunting today together, and it was a long day. We hunted hard. About it's about 20 to 1. Season closes at 1 o'clock. We had 2 big gobblers gobble right down below the blind. They circled us fast. I tried to get Sis on it. She took a shot. Wound up knocking the bird down. We wound up having to get another shot off on the bird, but we was able to get him. And memories, that's the main thing. This is her first, actually her second hunt. She went with me when she was 4 years old. She's been my lucky charm. We killed one then. She got to watch me take a gobbler when she was 4. And but anyhow, she come out this morning with me, and she was getting kind of antsy. We've been out here for daylight, and here it is almost 1 o'clock. But we got blessed, and it come together, didn't it? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think when they gobbled?
Well, it was good because we heard him like 7 times.
Gobbled a bunch, didn't they?
Yeah.
He wouldn't come out in the opening though, would he? So you could get a good shot. He run in behind the cedar bushes and just stuck his old head out. That's all he did. Isn't that good? Are you posing with him? Here, I'll help you. There you go. He's a big one. Well, hop up real quick. Can you get up? Now, see if you can pick your bird up and carry him back to the truck. Can you pick him up and carry him back to the truck?
Oh no.
You gonna be able to pick him up?
No.
Pick him on up.
I can't. I can't, Dad. I can't.
You need Dad to help you a little bit?
Yeah.
Look at the beard on that rascal, sis. Look at the beard on that rascal. Make a heck of a team, don't we? Give me 5. I love you. You're going to love hunting, aren't you? Your whole life, you're going to love hunting.
Well, I sure was proud of Sis, and she was excited. She couldn't wait to get back and show Grandpa and Mom and brothers and sisters that old gobbler and her friends. And you know, if you're not taking the time to take your kids hunting, you're missing out. There ain't nothing like it, is there, T?
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun. I think it's more exciting than going out by yourself anymore.
I guarantee it. You know, we've talked about it before, and I know that you coach baseball. I used to coach baseball and basketball, and the only thing that could beat it would be to play it yourself.
Yeah.
That's the closest I can get anymore to the sport, is to watch them play and to teach them and watch them grow and learn. It's just amazing. So take the time to take your kids out in the outdoors and experience this. Teach them what it's all about and pass on the heritage. We hope that you enjoyed our hunts this week. If you did, go check us out again at www.outdoorvigilantes.com.
And give us a like on Facebook.
Check us out. We'll see you next week, folks.